Hello everyone, welcome to today's stream. We are going to be doing some ALpine Odyssey for y'all. Let's see, if we're looking over the park right now, and you can see what we built on this week's episode there. We got the new Coliseum in place. We don't still yet know what's going to go here in the grassland or anything like that, but I'm sure that will be figured out as we just continue building bit by bit, piece by piece, until this thing is all done. Hey, RBase96, Sonic325, to Cake, and Joe2000. How's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Familiar faces. Bivy Steak, hello. Welcome to the stream. Congratulations, big creator of the week. Well, thanks. Creator of the week, Uthris. The funny thing is they can't show a lot of my creations because it's like the ones lately are copyright. So they actually can't show like the Starbucks or the Chipotle. They can't like show licensed things, so it's kind of funny. So they had to kind of stick to the Elite Dangerous stuff that I do, and then let everyone else kind of discover the other blueprints. Hey Silent Knight, how's it going, sir? Hey Richie boy, what's up? What's up? So we're gonna be building a new statue today to go with our Athena one. Congrats for not getting lost in the woods. I did not get lost in the woods. You were correct. So one of the previous streams we built this statue here. Where did yesterday's stream go? I think it's just unlisted. I'll make it public again. So a few streams ago we made an Athena statue here for the plaza. This stream we're gonna use the same kind of skeleton and make a Poseidon. I'm actually going to be doing the human form of Poseidon just simply because I don't like the fishtail version of Poseidon. So, yeah, it's not my favorite, I don't think. So let's see, I did some searching online, and what better way to make a statue is to copy other people's work. So we are going to be making the statue by doing something like this here. You know, it's a pretty dynamic pose. It's actually not, it's overly dynamic compared to what you would actually probably see in Rome or Greece. This is a little bit more, in my opinion, of a modern type of pose, a little bit more action oriented, but I think that'll be fine. So we'll use that as a base and see how well we can do here. I'm a little bit worried about the beard. I have no, it is basically Aquaman, but Poseidon is basically Aquaman, and Aquaman is basically Poseidon, in a way. Okay. Just like, well, I would say Thor is Thor, but Thor is Thor? Yeah, you know, surprise. Okay. So, here we go. We gotta, and I'm using the same skeleton as Athena, just so we kind of have the same proportions a bit. I might make him a bit taller, because he's a male, so he might need to be a bit higher up here. And I think I might need to widen out the shoulders a bit too. So that's what we're gonna do first. Put some male proportions on this thing. I don't think I really like that style. I would prefer a statue similar to the one you've already done. Really? Well, for me, since it's kind of already on the water side, I kind of figured that a more action slash defensible or attacking pose would be cool, just because it would look like it's kind of defending the Roman area rather than necessarily just standing there at guard. We made it a bit taller, yes. And this is just the wireframe, so everything is gonna sit on top of this, which makes it a little different here. Okay, whoa, don't need the remember me hi spam there. It's fine. And I can't remember everyone, so sadly no, I don't. Okay. let's do... That's fine. Do you remember Matthew Blake? Nah, I don't know if I remember Matthew Blake. Alright, now to actually get the pose right. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the arms and the shield and stuff. And just try and work with the spine and the hips and shoulders. As long as the stone-like look is preserved. Yeah, no, the statue I'm looking at is bronze, which is fine. It's fine to make a bronze statue, but because they did that. But I'm fine with making it more stone and marble, kind of look just like the other one. Okay, so let's see here. How do I even do this? That's one nice statue. Yeah, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. All right, so his face, so his neck's gotta kind of come forward a bit and down because it's moving. So that means the neck kind of gets stretched forward, kind of like that. Hey, Trains, well, how's it going? Okay, and we'll even tilt it a bit like this. Okay. You got some park having a picnic? Oh, well, have fun with your picnic. And then this needs to actually bend backwards a bit because his shoulders are going back, kind of storing power in them. So we'll get that bend in there. You're making your life harder by doing such good things? I suppose so. Or I'm just providing some good, old-fashioned tutorial entertainment here. Really, if I was smart, I would just be doing this in like a modeling program. Okay, so we got that. That's kind of like the shoulder. Probably should go back a little bit more on this side. Don't bring that cat in here. I don't want him in here. How dare you? Don't bring him in here. Don't bring him in here. Don't set him down. Not up there. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can't even fit up there right now. There's too much stuff. What are you doing? Ah! Oh my goodness. Hello. This is how I have to do the stream now, one-handed while holding a cat. That's fine. Okay. Alright, fine. Just sit in my lap. Sit in my lap and just... Oh, it's fine. Meow. She's so grumpy. Jasper is a meme on Twitter. Jasper is a jerk. I don't like him. Have you thought about how you're going to fill the space in front of the Coliseum queue? I like the marketplace idea a lot, actually. Attack of the Nat Cat, yes. So we got that. So the hips are twisting kind of opposite direction of the shoulders a bit. Sadly, I don't have like many different views of a reference here, so it's going to be a little bit hard to think about this in 3D space, but I think we're getting there. I should lower the Coliseum by a story? Why? I was thinking, and it was a suggestion to kind of make this side more ruined. And so we could actually cut away some of the Coliseum here. I think that would be a cool thing to do. That way the people in the swing have some more stuff to look at. But I was going to run the path. Like if we sit up here, I could actually run the path in this area and do like a viewing deck going around, and then also run the queue line around the bottom floor too. I think that's really what I want to do. Also, is the music too loud? Let me know, because it's kind of loud in my ears, but I don't know how well that's translating to the stream. Music is good? All right. Good. So the top of the chair swing is revealed like the carousel. Yeah. Damn, that's one sexy shirt. You pulled that hair back. I'm showing that neckline right now. I'm actually just wearing a work shirt because they're comfortable. Okay. So we got that. Let's lower his head just a hair. Give him a bit more of a chin. Maybe have him look a little up. Okay. So we got this. What is this? We are making a wireframe for a statue, so I have to try and get all the bone structure, the hip placement, and things within these art pieces. Okay, PS ACrafter, just stop. I'm serious. If you're just gonna say nonsense the whole time, I will just mute you. And don't take that as a sign to do it now, whoever's my moderator, because it's not. It's literally my last warning. Okay. That you do it almost like a traditional sculpture. Well, yeah, it's kind of, in my opinion, the best way to do it. Because otherwise, like, I'm not gonna have any of the proportions right, and I don't think it would look good. Missed a few live streams, finally got my master's degree diploma. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Let's see, is that in the center line? Kind of. Similar, the actual gameplay to the old Roller Coaster Tycoons, completely different, I would say. A lot more like freeform building in this, I would say, but the management side in the older ones I hear is better, but I don't know because I never really played the old ones too much. Thing looks awesome, I like it. Boy, this is gonna be a challenging one, I have a feeling. Because it's so dynamic compared to the other. Okay. But if I can get this right, it's just gonna make everything easier. It's not really, the management side is almost the same. It's funny you hear all that all the time and no one explains why it's better in the old Tycoon games. I would say Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, the fact that any shop, you can kind of sell, basically there was more shop variety, there's more variety in terms of like, you could just make it stall and make it sell whatever you wanted. There was weather, you could have to account for that. But like, again, I'm not well versed enough to probably give you an in-depth analysis as to why. So this here is not bent enough. So this knee needs to basically be bent angled enough to the point that the joint is about halfway down. There, and then you can bend this a little bit more. By the way, since Poseidon is a shirtless god, usually, portrayed, this is going to be interesting to see how well we can do muscles. Maybe stuff like weather and viewpo, I guess, is about it. Yeah, again, I don't know. You definitely make animal cages around the exit of the Colosseum. Could. You know what, this leg, even though it needs to be pretty locked in there, I'm gonna bend it a bit. That way it looks like it's probably holding the weight a little bit better. It gives POV the train line in its current state. Yeah, as soon as I finish this wireframe, if you guys want to ride something specific, you can let me know. I just want to focus on this for a moment. Alright, so we got that. Ready for Dreams on PS4. It's an absolute limitless creativity. Filing game lets whoever win inside of a game. I've never heard of it. But if it's on the PS4, I don't know how they could let you do whatever they want. There's not enough key bindings in a controller. Maybe this needs to be bent more inwards a bit. And then something like this. And we'll have to put something that this leg is actually sitting on, so it makes sense. We'll use a different base than Athena as well, because Athena looked fine, but I think this one could probably look a little bit better. Now that we've gotten some practice in. Alright, now, need to really draw this arm back. And just a little bit outwards. And it's gonna start rotating. And we're gonna need it to hold a trident, which is something that will hopefully look cool. I don't know how Keep Biting Matters. Dreams is a game that's 3D modeling, animation, visual UI programming, music editor in one game. You have to watch a few videos before you even start to get the depth of it. Has 3D modeling, animation, visual UI programming, music editor in one game. Hold on. Is that really a game, or is that just an editor then? I'm looking at this real quick. Taking a look here. So it's like a sculptural kind of thing. What is this large building? Large building where? Which one? We got a few large buildings in ALpine Odyssey. I don't know which one you're referring to. Oh, wow. MMOs are the only important game. Yeah, that's kind of my question too, Crimson. Like, is it a game, or is it you just make your own fun? Because Planet Coaster's a game. There's gameplay involved inherently. It's not just an editor. I'm using it like an editor. Who do you think the best Planet Coaster player is besides me, Sophorette? I would say. In terms of just pure consistency and doing really accurate portrayals of parks. Definitely Sophorette. Yeah, the track going along the edge of the land is pretty cool. That's not right. I feel like I should shorten this arm a bit. There's a game in it made with some tools given players. So basically, the community will have millions of games, experience, etc. Okay, so it's just, in essence, an editor to create little games for people to share in a way. Yes? I think that's essentially the essence of it. Yes, because every aspect is shareable. It's kind of like a giant collab. Okay. Could be neat. I've never been a huge fan of the Tropico games. I'm just not my type of game. Come on, autosave, please work. Okay. So what do you guys think of this pose? Is this pretty accurate? To about that? I think so. I think it's pretty good. Next Friday, shall we go on Sniper's Rampage? I don't know. We might play some Sniper Elite on the channel next week. Have him hold his trident. Of course. Of course, sire. Let me get his trident out here. Cable. Not the X-Men cable, but an actual cable. Now I have to use 4 cables to get a pole thick enough, but should work. Looks okay. Without reference, it looks quite awkward. Yeah, but it's also the wireframe. I might need to make a longer pole. Didn't think I would have to do that. Makes sense a bit, though. I think tridents are a bit longer than Athena's short spear. Okay, so we got that. Let's get a sword. Is it in building, really? I really, at this point, I really wish they would just combine the building and scenery tab. Or links allowed, so I can give the guy what he was asking about it. Perfect video that gives examples of what it can create. I would say the easiest thing to do. No, links aren't allowed by default. But you can send it to like one of the mods, and maybe they can link it for you. I don't know how I feel about this as a trident. It's fine. I can always change the blade later. Okay, now, oh my god, how am I gonna do that beard and the hair? Okay. All right, let's give this. Otherwise, yeah. You guys are still talking about that game. All right, let's give him some awesome packs. So let's start with the center line here of his chest a bit. Okay, we got that. And then maybe a bit of a ribcage-esque form going that way. I don't know half the game you guys are quoting in chat there, but that's fine. Yeah, Poseidon does not skip any core day. And that's like his claim to fame, I would say. Okay, I need to go back to the art tab. Get rid of the sword search here. Okay, there's no items in the art tab. There's no items in any tab. There we go. Thanks, Planet Coaster. Alright, let's give him his pecs. Which will probably go over here. And then, I guess, collarbone. This one needs to go up because the shoulder is going up. He looks a bit like a Transformer, if I have to say so myself. Alright, now we're just adding all the little details to try and build out a body on this thing. However well that's gonna go. Get rid of that. Your boy looks like C-3PO. Yeah, man. Ba, ba, ba. Luckily this music is relaxing. Oh my god, how many art shapes am I gonna have to use just to get this right? Alright, so this needs to go actually a little bit indented in here. Yep, kind of like that. Okay, now we need... I don't know the names of a lot of the muscles here, but so you have to forgive me a bit. I will say Athena was probably easier because we didn't have to do so much body work. It kind of just jumped straight into armor, which was pretty nice. But we also had to do a lot of editing to Athena as well, so this is really nothing too off base still. It's not bad. And hopefully once I can get to adding like the little details that might cover up part of his skin, it might start making a little bit more sense. But until then, we're kind of stuck with Lego Man here. Okay. Get that over to here. There we go. So I think at this point, I'm gonna have to really shoot the head forward a bit. Or the face, because this is the face, not necessarily where the skull is, so. Oop. Okay, he's a little too thick, I think. I think it's a little too thick. So what I had to do is work on the back a little bit better. So other themes where you think about doing it up on, see, the Japanese sci-fi sort of thing, a medieval area. So ALpine Odyssey, I'll just scroll out here real quick. We have European, we have Aztec. We're gonna have Greco-Roman. The water park theme is kind of up in the air right now. It was gonna be Atlantean, but that might just be too similar to this area anyways. Asia, and then the mystery theme. And then, of course, parking lot, hotel, metro services. That basically covers all of ALpine Odyssey. And I do know what the mystery theme is going to be, but I'm kind of keeping that close to my chest. Some people have guessed it, though. By the way, today we're going to be doing a park count. So if you guys want your name to be in the parking lot, there's a couple ways to do that. Every once a month, I'm going to be doing park counts on stream. If you guys, whoever guessed the number closest when we do that, will get their name added to the parking lot. I think it's this lot right here. If you guys want to donate, you can. You get your name added to these lots. And if you want to sponsor, you get your name added to the large one. The water park should be a second park. Why? And it's going to be part of ALpine Odyssey. Or like second as in like it has its own entryway. We might be able to get away with that. Won't know though, because I'm holding off on the water park kind of till the end, just so that in case Frontier adds the water park DLC. I will say if they do that, it'll be the only DLC that we use in ALpine Odyssey, because it's too important not to use a DLC like that. Okay. This is pretty tough. I'm not a good sculptor, so sorry if this is taking a little while to get right. So Asia will be next, yes. And then water park, and then mystery theme at the very end. They're definitely gonna start. Yeah, they're gonna do that, aren't they? That is something Frontier would do. All right, guys. Uthris has finished his water park. Let's go ahead and release the water park DLC. Sounds like a plan. Let's go back to scenery. Whenever you copy and paste something, it kind of keeps its orientation. So it becomes a little difficult sometimes to get a fresh piece here. They probably already have the DLC made, probably, yeah. Alright. Let's get some neck muscles in here. When you have finished making the statue, put Poseidon in a fountain or in the lake. The Poseidon statue is going to be defending the water's edge around here. So we're gonna line one or two of them up along here. We might have to build other statues to go with it. Hey Greenleaf, how's it going? Zeus time? Not that I know of, no. Yeah, Zeus would be like sitting on the throne somewhere. It would be a much bigger statue, I would say, than these guys. Not to say Poseidon is a lesser god, but you love the new logo of the park? That's been the ALpine Odyssey logo for a while. A fan made it back in the day. I think we were about halfway through the European section when it was made. But I'm happy you like it. What? That logo is about 144 years old, yeah. Basically, at this point, it is. Alright, let's get some shoulder blades in here. Oh my god, it's so bright on this side that I can't really see what I'm doing. Okay, reverse the neck a bit. I mean, we're getting there. It's just really bulky and hard to do this. I mean, is this looking okay to you guys? I'm not quite sure. And I'm having to move the camera a lot to get all these different kind of viewing angles of it. Looks like you, real life, nice. To be honest, Zeus would probably be the central theme for the coaster in this area. Don't know. I mean, we did Zeus's temple before, kind of already. So I might not do it again. Okay. This is this is a challenge. Okay, let's do this. By the way, I've kind of stopped looking at my reference, which is not a good thing to do. I will say, if you guys are building anything from a reference, try to always reference it a lot. Hence the term reference. Otherwise, you're going to start losing things. So let me look at it. Probably not quite right now. It's kind of close. It's about as close as you can expect out of a Planet Coaster sculpture. Have him stand on a dead shark. Maybe. Give him a 12-pack. It's really hard to do abs. Like, really, really hard. I don't have much room to do that kind of stuff here. But we'll see. I just want to get the body filled in, and then we'll figure it out. So I see this is why there are so many pieces in the park, yeah. That about sums it up, yeah. We're 3 months from Studio Pack, so that means new pack. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what the new pack's gonna be. If there will be one. I mean, what do you guys hope a new pack is? Let's give him a good ass here. Actually, I could probably just use rounded bits for this. As soon as I can see, I need to move the sun a bit. So let's do 9. No, not 9. 11? There we go. Needed some shadows here. The Roman back. Will this park have an Egyptian theme? No. As far as I'm aware, no. Yes, give him that ass. That's just filler. He's gonna have cloth and stuff over this section anyways. Okay. Got that. Let's get the center spine here. So I know how thick to kind of make his body. Come on. The hotel is one of the last things to be made, I would say. Do. What do I think of Europe? It's a location. I don't really have an opinion of Europe. Personally. Wish there was a thinner version of this. Because this can really only be used for the upper legs. Okay. We're getting there, I think. Pretty soon I'm ready for his fabric going across his midsection down about halfway down his legs. The thighs work out well? Yeah, I think so. Could be better, but, you know, can't really complain too much. I just don't like how messy it is. Like, if we take a look at Athena so far, and I think what we'll do is we'll try and trim it down when we can. But you can see Athena is very simplistic. You know, very just confident shapes sitting next to each other. And then this one is just really busy, but hopefully we can trim it down at some point. I wonder if this couldn't work for the body. Like, give us the bulk we need. Partially. Oh, you guys, you're from Europe. Okay, cool. Like a history park with most important cultures throughout history. I mean, that's kind of what ALpine Odyssey is, in a sense. I mean, at its core, it's a lot of different cultures and themes going through time. You mean civilizations? But like civilizations is cultures. What do you what? What? That's like saying I don't even know. I don't even have a good analogy for that. That doesn't make sense to me, at least. Okay, this works, but also not at the same time. Let me see if I can't do something like that. All right, so how's it looking comparatively? Messy, yes, but overall we're kind of getting there. This needs to come up this way a little bit more. This needs to probably sharpen a little bit more. Ribs, cloth, big bicep. And I might need to go out to maybe here. And now that we've made it bigger. Oop, I accidentally kept that on the wrong monitor. There we go. Legs a little low, should be more bent. Yeah, I think if I do this, maybe it might bend the leg a little bit more. How's it going, Rick? Yeah, the hair is gonna be the thing. Thigh is like perpendicular to the torso also. Really? Because to me the thigh is going left to right, almost horizontal. And then the torso is going like this, twisting forward. Okay, so we got that. Gonna be a lot of work, but you can do it. Thanks. Hopefully. I think we can do it. I like this. This is a good rib cage, I think. That's pretty solid for the rib cage. I ain't an artist, just make suggestions from what I see. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You gotta go? Okay, well, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Let's do this. But here, and the music stopped at some point, so I'm going to fix that. Okay, there's that. Grab the wrong rotation spot. Okay, let me start up the music again here. Boop, there we go. It's just easier for me to play the Planet Coaster music straight out of YouTube than it is waiting for it to happen in the game. Because the game, they put pauses and things in it, right? Because you don't want to listen to the music the whole time. At least a lot of people don't. But in my case, I'm fine with it. I think that's a solid ribcage. I think. That is pretty good. Like the way we did the Trident? Yeah. Though. I could hide the handles a little bit more in there. Okay, so that works. Let's try and get a bicep for him here. Then I wonder if I can get a ball just for the shoulder. Probably. Shoulder needs to go back though. Get rid of this mess. All right, so tricep back here. Bicep. About like that. This, thicken up the elbow a bit, and forearm, and I'm gonna rotate the bicep, I think. No, stop going that way. Stop going that way. He did not skip arm day. No, he did not. Nor did you skip leg day or any core day of just lifting those whales. He bench presses whales, guys. It's Poseidon. It's what he does. It's just getting hard to see because everything's so bright. So what we'll do is when we do the fabric across. So Athena, we did a two-tone, right? So kind of a off white for the body. And then a darker color for the armor and clothing. We'll do the same thing with Poseidon. We'll leave his body probably roughly the same color. His hair though and clothes will be the off color. I think that'll be good. That way we can kind of differentiate the two. You were only gone for 10 minutes? Oh. I don't think so, but maybe. Alright, let's see. That is fine, I would say. The shoulder probably needs to come out a little bit more. And once we get his beard kind of in here, it might look a little bit better. Let's see if I can get a schnoz on him real quick, though. How do we do the nose for Athena? Did I actually turn it into a triangle? I did. So we'll have to do the same. It's awesome. Well, thank you. What's your favorite Roman Greek? They are the same god. That's a good question. I don't know, to be honest. Like, I'm even trying to think of how many statues are going to be in this statue. In this area, we'll probably do 3 in total. Anything more than that, I might go crazy. I might just go insane by too many sculpting days. Because let's be real, Uthris isn't a sculptor. He's a painter. And this is weird. So let's get rid of this stuff. I'm gonna come up with a different way to merge these together here. Keep the hips. The hips should be flat. I'm gonna think of a different way to do this. That might be good. Why not make him create so many sculptures that he actually prefers to do the pyramid interior? Ah, wow, guys, that is rude. You know my kryptonite is that pyramid interior. Sculpting in real life is painfully difficult, and sculpting in Planet Coaster is insanity. A little bit. I wonder if I can give him pecs. Now that it's smooth here. I'm gonna look at the reference a bit. How many sculptures would that take? About 100. The train tunnel in the pyramid is going to have... You're going to be able to see a bit of the dark ride from the log flume. That's the only thing I know for sure about the train tunnel going underneath there. You're going to see a bit of the... It's going to interact with the log flume in some way a little bit. Otherwise, yes, it's just going to be a solid tunnel. Nothing overly fancy. I need to raise this up, I think. By the way, for Jurassic World review, have you are also going to speak to... I don't know. Who am I going to speak to? Either way, the park is amazing. Thank you. Booty sculpting is important, guys. It's a good skill to have in life. You know, it really builds character. I mean, just look at that ass. That ass. Well, you're also going to spoken to people like Rudy, who seemed very enthusiastic about the game. I've spoken to some of the other Planet Coaster people about it. Will I be including them in the review? Most likely not, because I want really the opinions to be kind of my own, more so than anything. I just need to come up with a good way to describe all my misgivings with the game a little bit more. I'm not known for my reviews, so I have a feeling if I just go straight into just talking about the game, it might be a little weird. And I might have to come up with a script too. Are they actually enthusiastic about the game? I would say out of everyone, the lady likes it the most. Okay, so we got that. Really the dino finding animations are probably repetitive, but to be honest, that's not my main misgiving about the game. Really, I actually don't like getting my dinos to fight. I understand why the buildings available in the game are limited, but I think that would be easily fixed if they integrated some mod support. Mod support's always nice. Uthris, more like you are beautiful, Uthris. True statement. I wonder if there's a statue possibly that we could use for this guy's hair, so I don't have to make it. Have him crushing a boat underneath his leg. Be pretty funny. Blowfish? No. Okay. Someone mentioned seaweed for hair. I might not, like, it just might be too long to get, like, the good details in. And also, it stops being a statue if I just slap seaweed onto him. I might. Oh god, how small is the smallest rock? Holy cow. You know when I place these down, they feel tiny, but then I place it next to a statue and they're giant. This is like as big as a person. I've never noticed that. Now Greek god found, Greek god of art, Uthris. Uthris guy. Use the coal as rock, much thinner. What's coal? There's coal? Holy cow, there is coal. Is this part of a DLC item? 'Cause we could use this as hair. Cause I don't know where this comes from. Is this DLC or no? Make him Iron Man. There you go. Iron Man acquired. Do a filter to make sure. Main game. Yeah, it is a part of the main game. Is he gonna have a shield? No, Poseidon doesn't have a shield. Oh, autosave. You saved my life, but I hate it when you happen because you lag for a good couple seconds. His main weapon is his precious booty. That is a little known fact. That is a little known fact. Poseidon's booty is the cause of the tides. I just thought you guys should know. Alright, let's do this. Boop, boop. I want to see how much bigger this statue is than Athena. Real quick. A quick size comparison here. Holy cow! I actually kept it in proportion. Look at that. I mean, he's more muscular. But, he's about the same size. A bit taller, which is accurate. They're both right-handed. Freaking right-handed people of the world. His is so much more dynamic, though. Like, that is like a superhero pose. Right there. Okay. I'm pretty content with that. Seeing them side by side. Alright. I wish there was a smaller piece that I could use for the feet, though. Like, the feet are there. But I wish there was something I could use for, like, the ends of the feet. Kind of where the toes are. Yeah, it does need a beard. We're trying to decide on how the beard should work. Because, frankly, I don't know still. Let's see. Ooh. No. No. What's the snowman thing? Can I color that? Okay. Let's see, is this used for anything? Nah, I can't use that. use that either. Nope, can't use that. Can't use that. Okay, so we got Alright. I can only goof off so much before I drive myself crazy here. They described him with a mixture of white and gray with a quite large and long beard. Yes. I mean, he is Zeus's brother, so they're gonna be pretty similar in descriptors. I just need to find something that I can use for his beard. If only I could use the Cthulhu. This is tough. I have no idea. Statue needs to me what? Silent Night, man. Silent Night, come on. Makes you think of Prometheus. He used to be holding a planet. Isn't that Atlas? Shouldn't Atlas be holding up the world? I mean, I was gonna be using drapes, of course, for like his sash and stuff, but this actually might just work if I just keep stacking them in different ways. But also might not work with the way his booty works. This is way too hard. Planet Coaster, you were killing me. And why is there 57 people watching me sculpt a guy's ass? Hades is also Zeus and Poseidon's brother, and they say they are very different. Well, you know, Hades is the black sheep of the three, I would say. Will that work? I don't have anything to make a beard. I might just have to do art shapes. Some more art shapes and just start stacking them on and trying to see what works. Ooh. Hades of the three brothers has the worst booty. He does. His booty is just not on the same level. Can I color these? I can. Good. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I can do a beard. I'm not liking the way that works. Because you just lose the form of the body too much, in my opinion. And I spent so long crafting this booty that I just don't want to lose it. if that makes sense. I know, I don't want to lose the booty. That's the thing. We must keep the booty. It's what's bringing us all together as a family. He looks a little Tarzan-esque with that little sash on right now, though. Alright. Let's at least get his coloration right here. So I need this color. Okay. Oh man, he's a shiny golden god now. Hercules, Hercules. Okay. Let's do that. Well, yeah, dude, he doesn't skip shoulder day. Okay, so we got that. Now I need the off color for the clothing. So it is that color there. Clothing and hair will be this color. Okay. He has big shoulders and big ass. Mythology, he is responsible for the earthquakes. Alright, tell you what, I think we're just gonna go art shapes for the beard. I think it's the most responsible thing to do. Anything else just isn't gonna fly. Let's make it the same color. And this one too. More statues today. Making a Poseidon there, Masked Bandit. How's it going, sir? Welcome to the stream. Aren't you streaming today, Mast? Or is yours over already? Oh, you just got home. I even gave him a mustache. I'm pretty happy with that, guys. Patience is Uthris' superpowers, yeah. I don't know. I actually, in real life, a very impatient person. Do I have any tips to getting over creative block? Don't build ALpine Odyssey. I would suggest not doing that. If you really have like a hardcore creative block, I would suggest maybe trying to just build things directly from references for a while, so you kind of get less. You don't have to necessarily be the one coming up with 100% of it. That is a super impressive mustache, I agree. Yeah, I think the art-shaped beard was the way to go, guys. We can get that thing flowing. I mean, granted, he still looks like he's just coming off a deserted island. Let's see if we can get some movement in the beard here. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, by the way, I'll just do a shout out because I'm a cool guy. Masked Bandit has its own YouTube channel. I'm sure people here follow Masked Bandit anyways, but if you want, go subscribe to him. He makes really cool theme parks. Far more realistic than I, and with far less booty. I mean, look at that booty. Still as good as the day he was born. That booty is. Now I want to play Smite. Has it already been 2 hours? An hour and 40 minutes. Look, the things we do for the perfect booty. Guys. Yes, it's a thick beard. He's got a thick beard. Less art shapes, yes. His part counts are minuscule compared to mine sometimes, but I think they're also better in a lot of sense. Beard needs to be darker, really? I don't necessarily think so. So there's his flowing beard. And now we can get the drapery here. But the status of that time didn't have colors, right? No, they had colors. They painted a lot. In fact, a lot of their sculptures was painted. I don't think he has a haircut in at least a millennia. When did we build the arena? That was last week's episode, so on Thursday. We built the Coliseum here. With retractable shaders. What's going to be in this week's episode? I have no idea. Well, it's time to cover up the booty, guys. It was really worth sculpting this out. But, you know, this is a Christian channel. So it's gotta go. It's just gotta go. Don't worry, if you look up his skirt, his booty will still be there. It's an Easter egg for you guys. It's just an Easter egg. Okay, we got that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that Zeus statue you're referencing there. Oh, good. I'm glad the draping is working, because sometimes I wonder myself. Let it be known, the booty is a myth and a legend now. Some say Poseidon has the best booty of them all. Greater than maybe even Aphrodite's. But we may never know. I feel kind of bad for basically straight up copying a guy's sculpture for this, but I'm not a sculptor, so he can sue me. In a sense. Please don't, though. I'm poor. I have no money. Okay. Poseidon is almost done. People wanted a darker beard, and I kind of agree with that. Looking at it, I don't think it's separating enough. Now, do I give him a flowing hair too to go with the beard, or keep his hair short? I suppose that's the question now. Hey, this first thing, do I give him flowing hair too? Yes. Yes, you do. Yeah. And this is, I think, the configuration I was going to use for the statues. Like, hanging off the aqueducts. I guess that's pretty true, Crimson Ronin. I mean, the gods were pretty crazy people. All right, so first things first. Kind of finish up the beard to face ratio, and then we'll start transitioning into his hair a bit. I wish I could give him a crown, but there's really nothing that I can... Well, hold on. I wonder if this will even work. Nah. Don't like it. Doesn't work. Alright, so I want... Everything's kind of flowing this way, so his hair's going to flow this way as well, I think. First things first, let's get some nice volume. He uses, you know, really natural conditioner that you can really only find at the bottom of the sea, in my opinion. Oh, please. Poseidon wouldn't be close to the Jersey Shore. He knows to stay away. It is one magnificent beard. I agree. Let's just see if we can get something else here. I think first things first, we're gonna establish the core strands. And how far out they go. I think out to here. Doesn't he have a crown? I think he's supposed to have a crown, but I don't know what I'm going to use to make said crown. I'm glad this is the first thing you come in here and say, or one of the first things you say, Mr. Malova. It's just like, in case you guys are wondering, yes, that horse is still the punishment for that game. Horse scale is best scale. He just looks like a shiny golden god now. Like, I mean, like, look at that goddamn hair. It's great. I love it. Best thing ever. This might be the, like, I was really happy with the way Athena turned out, but let's be honest. I think this is the best thing I've ever fucking made. By far. The one booty to roll them all. Yes. I love art. I just love doing art. I mean, art can be like super frustrating when it's not going well, but boy, when it's going well, I don't think there's a better feeling. In regards to your art, I do think it's time you showed us some of the artwork you've done for my degree. Okay. Give me 1 second. And I've shown some of it before. It's just been a while since I've shown a painting on the channel or anything like that. I mean, I don't have many of them left. I kind of, after art school, I got rid of them just because they just weren't going to be used for anything. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Okay, hey Ren, how's it going? Oh my god. He's basically a Super Saiyan 3. It's kind of the flow I'm going for here. Can't have all angles though. I need some curve in this. Thor hit him with a lightning bolt. Oh. Thor's not really part of this mythology. Unless you're playing Smite or something. Alright. Let's also, you know what? I was gonna add some angry eyebrows for him. But I don't think the piece is gonna work with me enough to do this. Nah, it's not going to. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Whew. I have no idea what to do for him now. So he's got his crazy, wild, flowing long hair in the wind. He's got his drapes. We need something for him to be standing on. I'm assuming a rock will just have to do. This looks so good. Have a small mermaid under him, like a trophy wife. Yeah. I mean, the mermaid is almost as big as him. That's funny. I mean, I'm probably not going to keep that there just because it's the statues actually in Planet Coaster are much higher detail than mine, and so it would be a little jarring and might take away from the actual sculpture itself. Alright, now, recreate the mermaid in art pieces. Oh my god. You're gonna kill me if I do that. Let's just see what these two look like together. Okay, and then here's the reference for you guys who didn't see it. It's not that bad. I mean, obviously this is way better, but that's fine. All right. Oh no. I think did I copy it or did I move it? Hold on. I think I made a mistake. Okay, I copied it. Good. I wanted to make sure I still had the original skeleton. Because if I just built over it, that's not good. Okay. Alright, so we got Poseidon. Let's go ahead and place him here. I can't believe this took me 2 hours to do, but it's worth it. Every 2. I have to think of a better way to hook these onto the aqueduct, but it's not bad for 2 hours. I would say so, but the thing is, like, with 2 hours, it's like, oh boy, you could build a section of a park. You spent 2 hours building a statue. And then I think that's about as many Poseidon statues that I can handle right here. His booty is unique. Only build one. That is true. He's got a unique figure. Keep those over there. Okay. Yeah, I'll just rethink their base a little bit, but that looks cool. Let's change the time a bit to like 2:45. There we go. Get some shadows on the front side. All right, we got some Poseidon from across the waterway. Neat, real neat. That flowing hair and everything. Okay, so now I think someone wanted me to ride the train, so they can get a good look at it all. So let's see where the train is at the moment. This one's not a bad start. So this is coming from the Asian area. Next stream should be the Hippodome. No, that's an episode, not a stream. Little details like the statues are streams. Episodes are like coaster stations and ride skins and things. I love this park so much. I can get burned out, but it's probably the best thing I have ever made in my life. Let's fast forward so this thing turns around, and then we'll start going the other way. Oh man, the FPS though is starting to definitely go down a bit. How long does this thing wait for? I think it waits for a while. What'd you miss? Well, we finished the statue. So that's what we worked on for the past 2 hours. And then we're gonna do the park count. We're gonna do a new park count for the whole area and see where we're at. And you guys can take your awesome guesses to see who gets added to the parking lot at guessing the closest to the park count limit. Still getting some clipping that I might need to address later, but where were we at last time? Around, well, I mean, if I tell you where we were at last time, you know roughly. We were around, I think, 230,000 pieces. Something like that. There's the statues from the train. Him and his rippling muscles. It's pretty much all the train views at this point. Yeah, for those of you who missed it, we made Poseidon here. Was that a bank turn? Yes, we banked the turn a little bit here. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do the park count. Whoever is the closest, please only guess once to make this easy for me. It's gonna take a little while, so you have plenty of time to think of your answer here. Okay, well, that's not gonna work. Hold on. I think We need to start from the outside corner. There we go. Boop. Okay, so I've let go. Here we go. It's gonna take a little bit. So 253, 320, 260, 267, 275, 305-ish. Okay. It's pretty good. Time to light up and drink a beer. Yeah, it's let me go ahead and start the music again. Here. Alright, so go ahead and guess now what you guys think the part count is going to be. Everyone can guess, and the one who wins will go ahead and get their name added to the parking lot by default. You know, go ahead, use that pin to write on that blue digital board. And you have to answer in a question. To be fair, I wasn't there for the last count, so I have no idea how long. I don't know, like, everyone's kind of within the ballpark, I'm assuming. How far back can you go? Can you build on the big water in the back? No. The limits of the park, I'm pointing at my screen, is about right here. Where the cursor is. What is 350,000 Alex? My name is Alex, by the way, for those of you who do not know. So it fits the theme, the music, and everything going on right now. By the way, I put an hour-long loop of Jeopardy music on just for you guys. I hope you enjoy. This is what you come to these streams for. By the way, doing the part count is about as long as it takes for me to load into ALpine Odyssey. A little bit of trivia for you, and this is why the streams have been starting later and later, because I'll actually start loading in and it takes 30 minutes. I'm about to go get coffee. Now making sure chat, okay. It's fine to kind of, you know, put your answer twice, but just don't change the number. Do 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 do. Bop ba bop 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 bop. Okay, I can only listen to the Jeopardy thing for so long. The joke is gone. The joke is over. Well, I'm too low, 238,500. Yeah, but I mean, now that you'll be here for where it's at now, and you'll be able to hopefully hang out on the next one. We do these once a month, these part count things, because they take so long to do. When the water park is finished, you'll have to load the night before. Yeah, the water park is gonna be a lot of parts because we had to hand build it all. What is 311,479? I don't have anything else to say. How's your guys' weekends going? I hope it's going well. And Mass Bandit will be streaming a little later today, so you guys should go check that out. I would suggest going there to hang out. He's a funny dude, and he's a raccoon. Been able to catch streams again recently, love it. It's all work conflicts and naturally time zones, yep. Mine's been okay. Went on a little bit of a bike ride yesterday. Didn't get lost in the woods, which is a bonus. Apparently my girlfriend doesn't want me to get lost in the woods. So when she comes with me, I don't get lost. He's got jokes. Jokes for days. When does your stream start, Mass Bandit? You mean Trash Panda? Yeah. Good old Trash Pandas. Alright, it's already been another minute and a half since we stopped the Jeopardy theme. Does anyone, like, do I need to, like, start a counter when I do this? How long do you think it's gonna take to load? And when I upload this to the workshop, it's gonna be a little depressing to hear all the feedback of like, it's a great looking park, can't load it, can't run it. Can't load it, can't run it. That's gonna be every comment on it. Yeah, I need to, because it's gonna be an important number. Like, I even have Planet Coaster on an SSD, and it still takes a while. Awesome Park made my CPU explode, though. Yep. This park costs $4,000 to download. Please, buy a new PC now. Be back in a couple years, yeah. Whose name will get to be added to the list? That's gonna be was great until everything started to melt. Thought it was a PC bug. Turned out my machine literally melted. Yep. Do you want to send bug report? It's just gonna blue screen. Alright, already 3 minutes and 20 seconds in since the stop of the Jeopardy song. I don't know how long we played Jeopardy music for. Owen's guessing 260K. BSOD the bike. Actually, let me check to make sure my... Nope, PC's not on fire yet. I mean, if I were to look at my task manager right now, with the stream running, with multiple YouTube windows open, like, this is where I'm at. It's totally the game. This is, you know, it's just the limitations of the game when it comes down to it. So it's you know, 30, I'm only using 30% of my CPU, 20% of my memory. Though when you have 64 gigs of memory, maybe 20% is a lot. Can you please work with the coaster station or amphitheater in the next episode? We were probably going to do, to be honest, the section between the ziggurat, this section here, to fill this in, so we can kind of start getting kind of more of a finished, detailed look. We've been kind of jumping around in different spots, and I want to start bleeding everything together sooner rather than later. So we'll probably do the Roman villa with some farms and cool stuff. You get 64 gigs too? Well, pound it. Right there. Right there. I don't think you can at like 8 more memory. What flats? We have the it's the swinging chair ride, and we are going to build the cube, which is going to be Pandora's box themed, and those are the 2 flat rides in this area. So we always have kind of a gentle ride and a thrill ride in each area. I think the Aztec one is the only one that breaks it. It has 2 thrills. Six minutes and counting. Did I save? It didn't auto-save before we did this. I'm gonna go ahead and update the title of the stream to Part Count Guess Today. There we go. Please stand by. Ba 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 ba. Oh, that's too big. There we go. Oh yeah, I can show you guys my art while this is going. You're right. Here. So let's go here. So this is something that I've done. So this is one of my drawings. I done drew this. I did it. It was me. This is my girlfriend's characters. So decided to give them a go, a little bit of a paint. Fun times. Oh, what else do I got in here? What else? I was working on a little bit of a D&D comic for a while. This was my D&D character. This was our gnome rogue with us. That was fun. Let's see. Let's look at some older work. So this is an actual painting. So this is one of my final paintings in college that I did. This hand is a little meh. But yeah, it's me in my Renaissance outfit, sitting in some woods by some streams because I'm a dork. I'm a dork. Is this still not done? How far are we at now? Going on 10 minutes of Planet Coaster music and yeah. Yeah, so it did that. This is hanging up in, or it was, hanging up in my sister's like old Victorian house. So that was pretty cool. They put it in a really gaudy frame. This painting is, I can't even stretch my arms out long enough, but this is like a big Renaissance fair scene that I did as well. So it's a bigger painting kind of thing. The head probably looks scary just because I really tried to make it in shadow. Let's see, this was a commission for some characters that I did back in the day. Yeah. What else do we got in here? Here's Poseidon's abs. Right there. These are really fun to do. These are like little thumbnail sketches. So these are, this is the full size of the image. I can't zoom in anymore. This is the actual full size of it. And it's basically, oh, something moved. This one's actually one of my favorite ones. Right here. Oh, please. There's some Nat Safe for Work stuff here that I'm not going to show you guys. Mainly because I'm not logged in. Let's go to all here. Yeah, so I was doing character sheets for all of our D&D characters. Yeah. This was fun. Yeah. Fun stuff. You like the F-16? Yeah. What else do I got in here? Another commission for this one. Probably my favorite part about this whole picture is this area. I'm not good with fire. Mature content, you can't see that. I drew a dog. I drew a dog once. Doggos are cool. By the way, the part count's back. So, since the part count is done, 1, it took 15 minutes to do. 2, go ahead and redo your guesses. Redo your guesses. I think I've been keeping it covered. I'm too lazy to scroll back up for them. So you have about 30 seconds to re-guess if you're still here. Okay, there's all these things. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take a gander. 293,757. Is anyone in the 290s? Wow. So, it looks like, if I'm looking at it right, Uthris, I think, is the closest. Uthris won. There we go. So I'm going to write this down because I have to... And I'll add you to the parking lot spot there. As soon as I can get back into the game. Because as soon as I close the... Oh my god, the FPS. Stop. Stop moving the camera. No. Escape. Okay. Alright guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out for today's stream and the wonderful part count. Let me send you guys somewhere. See if he's actually live yet. Let me see if he is live. Hold on 1 second. Because I want you guys to go to another stream, if possible. I don't think he's live yet. Oh no, he's not. Darn. Okay, well, I'll send you here. There you go. If you guys enjoyed the stuff, feel free to subscribe, sponsor, and donate. You can go ahead and leave a like. Let me know what you want built next, especially our next God statue, because that was fun to do for the 2 hours. If you guys want, join our Discord in the community down below. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one.